Hey, Pancho Bulletin here. Today I'm here to just show you a quick overview of how we did the install of the Annitori quick shifter. If you have the stock rear set, you will need a 90 millimeters chief rod for this to be in the correct position. So as you can see here, I put this plastic in here to just hang the cable and leave it loose to actually leave it room to move up and down. So as you can see, I have plenty of room to actually move it. So don't let it too tight, as if it is too tight and you move it up, you can actually cut the cable from there. So just be really cautious on that. Leave it free, enough free play so it can actually move without putting too much tension on the cable. So we routed it through um, the covering here. You cannot see, but it's just up to the back, go up, and you can see it actually going in here inside the body of the bike. And from here, let me just take these guys out quickly. You will see how it, how we put it there. Let me just leave those outside. So basically, it came into the frame, and we just routed it through the back of the bike. Well, let me just take these guys out as well. Check. There we go. Okay, so it's go this way, and I just put it in here, as you can see, next to my power commander. That's the only place that I could fit it in here because it is too thin at the end. My original idea was to have both one in top of the other, but this one is, as you can see, a smaller one. So I just leave it that way, and where it's just down, I just have this set of tools that it came stuck with the bike. But that was it. The only change that I needed to make in here to put the cables through, I make a tiny hole in there just to pass the cables and leave it some more room to go inside without interfering that much. You can just leave it as it is without making any hole, but I just wanted it to get a little more feeling there. And of course, I just be careful not leave any sharp edges in that. So I just polished that out after I did the hole. And to actually give it power to this, what we use it is one of these fuse sections in here. I just tied it down to one. I cannot show you from here, but really, as you can see down below, we have the power cables in there. So I just did a test which one was powering it when I just turn on the key and just feed the cable through and just tie them both together into the same fuse place. So it only works when you actually turn on the bike and it's not draining battery when it's out. Why I did that is I didn't want to cut cables around, and so I just tied a piece of cable into the stock one that came with this, put it in some duct tape in there, and just fit the cable inside the fuse, under the fuse in there, and just again put some tape next to the cable that it was to just hold it in place and just leave it there. That way I didn't need it to do any cutting in any cable. So if I just want to remove it, it's just simple as remove all the different pieces and nothing else going to be affected. And as you can see, well, here we just put the ground cable into the ground of the battery. So that was pretty much it. After that was done, we did give it a quick test to see it was powering when we turned the key, and did the cell phone test to connect it, and everything was working as expected. And in this little piece in here is just in case you need to remove it or disconnect the shifter. This came stuck with this, so you can just plug that out and leave it. So that piece I left it, kind of hide it in the back in here. So if I needed to unplug that, let me just show you. It's right in here. If I just need to kind of disconnect this and put uh, the adapter in there, I just remove it from here, connect the other one, and that was it. And as you can see, it was just really easy fit in there, and just be cautious not to touch anything in there. And I cannot show you the top in there, but really um, we removed all the side plates in here and took the top of the coils out, plugged it everything in, and just put all the different pieces together again. But that was really it. Of course, you will need to remove all these pieces to be able to access them. But that was it. So I hope, guys, this helped you understand what I did for the install in here. Well, it wasn't myself only. I actually took it to the mechanic that helped me maintain my bike. We did a couple of other things that day as well, so I took advantage of that and asked them for help to wire all the different pieces together. But I think it is a really neat install. Um, the cables are not interfering with anything else. Everything is perfectly routed. As I said, I didn't need to cut any cables, which was my goal in there. I like to keep things simple and just to be able to remove them if I want to in the future. So that's it, guys. I hope it helps you decide which shift rod you want, and at least give you some ideas what you need. This should be pretty close to the HQ quick shifter, I think it is the name, or the HM. Well, it was at some point partnering with Annitori. So if you want to purchase the other one, which claim to be the best, you can basically do the same thing for the installer. They are really similar. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this, guys, and just let me know if you have any questions or comments in the comment section, and I'll be happy to reply to you as soon as I can. Right? Take care. Peace.